Hello, let's start by checking the news. We can see that there's high impact news, or there was high impact news at 8:30, and we are almost 9:30 at the open. So, like three high impact news, as you can see here, non-farm, and so on and so forth. So we expect some, reaction in the market. So let's go to the market and see. Boy, the delivery. Okay, let's first things first. Let's see. This is what yesterday's high. I love this. So let's annotate this. Um, Yesterday's high. Let me just make it like that to the left. Great. And again, you come here. This is yesterday's low, and I want to put that at the bottom. Bottom. Okay. So what do we see? This is 15-minute at 8:30. That's the 8:30 candle, as you can see in the news here. So that is that 8:30 candle, and it leaves, takes buy side liquidity, and then takes sell side liquidity. Let's go to the 1 minute. That's just a single 1 minute candle. Goes up, takes buy side liquidity, comes down, takes sell side liquidity, and then does what? Does a manipulation as though it were going to buy, comes and dips into our magic eyes. The magic eyes we put yesterday. Those are the eyes we put yesterday. Let's start from the 4 hour. That's the 4 hour fair value gap, and the breaker here that I drew. And I said, what? This is the 1 hour fair value gap. And I put the eyes there, and I said the 4 hour moving average is around here. So I would expect it to come into this confluence. That's what happened. So that's great. Let's just mark the regions, the time window from 9:30 to 12, and 1, 2, 4. Okay. So the market has just opened now, and what do I expect? Now that if it has dipped in here, I expect that it would come and retest this 4 hour fair value gap. You can see a 15-minute fair value gap here. So I expect it to retest that and continue going up. If only it's going to continue buying. Yes. I expect it to retest that fair value gap and then rally. Yeah, which also coincides with this guy here. And let's take our FIB and check it. 50% here. So here, I expect it to dip into this region again. Okay, it just touches the 15-minute fair value gap now. Let's see from there. Let's see if actually it's going to continue rallying or not, but I expect it to rally from here. That's my expectation. The expectation is that it dips into this 15-minute fair value gap, which is also the start of this 4 hour fair value gap, and then rally from there. All right, cool. Wow, nice price. Look at the way it just enters, dips into this 1 hour fair value gap here, and then immediately rallies from there. Let's go to the 1 minute. So usually when it would come into a region like this one, what I would do is I would just wait for confirmation. This run like this. This run. Where is the fair value gap? It's here. And the bullish order block is here. So that is it. And we can mark it where you have a fair value gap and an order block. It's the best place to take a trade. The best. Okay, great. So it just dips there. Let's say you're going to go long. That's it. Just touches it, and that's what rallies from there. It gives you how many ticks? About 300 and something. 300 plus ticks. Great delivery. Great delivery. So I expect it to just rally from there. Um, wow. See, great price delivery. Whenever you have a consolidation like this, I love it. I love consolidations. I love consolidations because it's so easy to predict what the market's going to do when you have consolidation. I love such price deliveries. Wow. Let's look at, yeah, NQ, same thing. Sorry, yes. Yes, is doing the same thing. See, that 15-minute fair value gap. 15-minute fair value gap, taking liquidity, rallied, closes above that liquidity that it took, comes back, retests that liquidity. This is the liquidity I'm talking about, which is within this fair value gap. And that's the liquidity up here, and it enters into that 15-minute fair value gap, which coincides with 4-hour fair value gap. And then wait. If you take a trade there, you just wait and be patient. If it keeps going down, you just, okay, know that, well, it was not your day. But I love this delivery here. This one, I love it. Love that delivery. Wow. You know, news can cause havoc in the market, but if it's going in your direction, it's the best thing. Just imagine that you waited for it to take this high here, and then you took a sell there. It would be the greatest, trade that you would ever take. Oh boy. All right. Amazing. So expect price to rally from there, if and only if it's going to rally. It's going to rally. Let's see. That's gone down there. Man, the move in ES is, sorry, in NQ, it's just, that's already 46 ticks. Wow. Okay, let's see. If this was just a foul move, and that's why it's good to wait for the first 15-minute candle to close so that you get a confirmation. Because the first 15-minute candle, as I always say, does the manipulation, and accumulates liquidity to later take it. So let's check the regular trading hours. Wow, I love it. You see, this is the low of yesterday's regular trading hour, and that is the high. It has come and taken the low of that yesterday's regular trading hour as the market opens now. Yeah, that's something you certainly always want to check. Yeah, regular trading hour also. So it has done manipulation in 1 minute, taking it again, and now I'm expected to run up from there. Yes. I love that. I love that. I love that. Okay. Regular trading hour. Regular trading hour. Interesting. Let's go back to electronic. Electronic. Go back to our 15-minute. Wait for the first 15-minute to close, and we'll see. So this 1 minute. See how it reacts from there. Okay, great. Let's look at ES and see what it's doing. It's still threatening to go down. Oh, God, still threatening. Okay, what I would like to do is also to draw my, there is midnight candle, midnight open. Candle, which is a very important level. And annotate it as what's that even? Okay, midnight. That's MN like that. And so I'm going to give it that color and maybe send it to the right. And maybe put it at the top. Okay, so that's midnight. And this is today's open. Today's open. And yesterday's close, I usually like to go to electronic and mark yesterday's close. Yesterday's close is here. Yesterday's close. So I have those levels marked, and then I can go back. So now go back to electronic, view what's happening. Let's see if this guy does actually want to keep going down. All right. So we still have 5 minutes before this 15-minute candle closes. 5 more minutes. So you be patient with the first 15-minute candle. Wait for it. Wait for it to settle. Wait for the market to settle, because now it's just taking people's entries, and people who are selling will sell and put their stop losses up there, and then we'll go and wipe them off. So let's see if indeed you see it's now starting to do that consolidation move that it usually does at open. So take a run and consolidate, take entries. So don't fall for it. It consolidates like that and takes entries. You just be calm and wait. Just be calm and wait. And wait and wait and wait. Yes, it's already retracing and retracing and retracing. And Q still down there. And Q is very manipulative, very, very manipulative. I want to wait for that 15-minute candle to close, and then we'll see. We'll see from there. If it closes below this fair value gap, then we'll know that, okay, it might be, just going down. But if it closes above it, then we'll wait and see if it the next 15-minute candle opens and goes takes this low again for rallying. So you see this order block, the open of this order block here. 5-minute order block. Let's just draw it and keep it. Let's keep it there and see if because it's waiting now for the next 15-minute candle. The next 15-minute candle can just open and dip into this other block or even come back down here for rally. I think it's going to rally. That's my thought process. That's my opinion. It's going to rally. Just needs to take entries for people to put their stop losses up there. That's what it's waiting for. It's there is no coincidence here. It's taking entries and waiting for people to put their stop losses up there, and then that's why it's doing that manipulative move here, just consolidating. So you want to wait for the next 15-minute candle to open. It might go. You see this relative equal lows here in 1 minute. Relative equal lows in 1 minute. You want to leave it there. Okay. Want to leave it there. So also you want to wait for the 1 minute to be seen. You want to allow it to get a fair value gap in this round before we can see if we can enter. So that's why you wait. That's why you wait. And let's go back to regular trading hours. Regular trading hours. Okay, let's go look at it. 1 minute. So I usually like to look at the regular trading hours because it gives you just that move from 9:30, right? Like the morning move doesn't show it. So we want to see this breaker here. We want to see that breaker there. 1 minute. Okay, that's the next 15-minute candle. The next 15-minute candle. Okay. Let's see how it reacts from this breaker. Let's see how it reacts from there. Great. I love the way this 15-minute candle has closed above what that fair value gap that we're talking about here. Let's go back to electronic. You see, it's retraced and closed above it. I love it. I love that fact. And it might, this 15-minute candle might come again and retest that fair value gap before actually running higher. So because we have relative equal lows here, it might want to come and clear it off and enter this what? This other block here, 5-minute order block before running higher. So let's see. So 1 minute has confirmed its move. And, yeah. Let's see if indeed, it's going to come down here again. Manipulated market. Manipulates a lot. This guy has retraced really significantly and it's going back up. Great. Amazing. I love the fact that this, this 15-minute fair value gap has been respected. Well respected. Well respected. So if you look from here, it's now showing us that it is going higher and higher and higher. So it just came, just almost tested that breaker here. So let's see how it reacts from where the open here. Let's see how it reacts from there. It's going to retrace, come back in here before going. Let's see, because we have what, a 1 minute fair value gap here. Have a 1 minute fair value gap there. Let's see if it dips into it before moving higher. because for me, this is where I would consider taking a trade now. Just cross your fingers. You just cross your fingers and take the trade, cross your fingers. All right, let's see what it's trying to do here. So it just went short of reaching that open, today's open, and retraced, and most probably it wants to enter this fair value gap. Probably, I don't know. It might also come right down there. So it enters into what, that fair value gap and that breaker there, 1 minute breaker. And let's see if it's going to rally from there. Let's see if it's going to rally from there. Okay, so it respects what, this breaker and this fair value gap here. That's it going. So as I said, this is the region where I would consider entering, and just crossing your fingers and hoping that it doesn't wipe you off, because the market can be so cruel. Love the delivery. Love the delivery. Love the delivery. Now we expect it to like push over the open here. Just push over it and continue going up. Yes, push, take this high, swing high here, 5 minute swing high. Let's see if there's a swing high. Yeah, the swing high here in 15 minutes as well. All right. Okay. So it has come and touched what, the open. That's the open. Yeah, expect it to push. Push. Oh boy. Market is delivering. I discovered that it's usually like Thursdays and Fridays that the market delivers really well. Mondays and Tuesdays, and sometimes Wednesdays, can be really tricky. Can be really tricky. When you have news like this, that there's volume in the market, oh, I love it. It respects ICT levels. Wow, that's the push we're talking about. We expect it to push through. Wow, yeah. Oh boy. So as I was saying, um, days when there's volume in the market, ICT levels are really, really respected, really, really respected. So assuming you took a trade here, 1:3, which is what I'm considering to be taking. 1:3, yeah, 150. Yeah, I would take profit there, and that will be all. That will be all. Just leave the market and be content with the day, But we're just watching today and viewing, just watching and viewing. Perfect delivery. Perfect delivery. Wait for the first 15-minute candle to close and wait for confirmation. What's your direction? Take 1:3 and leave. Don't force it, You try to force it, oh, then you blow your account. Blow your account. So which line is this? Let me see. Which line did I draw there? Let's go to 50 minutes. Oh, yesterday's close. Yesterday's close, and it has dipped into 15-minute what? Moving average. And the breaker here. Let's see. There's a breaker here, and also this bearish order block. So this breaker, the down candles, the last down candle to this push downwards. It's 15-minute, right? Yes. Let's see if from there it's going to plummet. It might, retrace and enter again into this region. I don't really see it plummeting and coming again, taking this low. I don't see it taking this low again, but I see it taking this high. I see it taking that high. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. I see it going and taking that high. Look at the perfect delivery into the eyes. Look at the middle of the eyes. The eyes have been looking at this place since yesterday. Just watching at that place since yesterday. Okay, I expect it to push through. Yes, we don't expect it to respect this breaker here. Even if it were to respect it, it would just be a retracement into a fair value gap and continuation to the upside. Perfect price delivery, perfect. If you were to enter there, it's already 180 something ticks, and yeah, you just want to be content with that. Perfect price delivery. Okay. Let's see. From there, it has touched what? Yesterday's close. Did it touch like to the peep? Let's see. The high there is 19065.00. And this guy coordinates 19065.75. See, just touched it and goes backward and touched this. This is also what? A breaker or a bullish order block. Bullish order block, breaker, and also a what? Open. An open. What? What open? Today's open. So within that, we have what? A 5-minute fair value gap here. Have a 5-minute fair value gap there. Let's see how it reacts from that 5 minutes. Also within this 1-minute fair value gap and this 1-minute what? Bullish order block. So if you want to enter again, you consider it to come right down here. Wait for it to come down there before you enter. And if it's going to knock you, just continue going down. So yeah, perfect price delivery. So, let's say you were to enter from here, the high of this guy, which I usually like to consider. But when you have a long week like that, as ICT says, it's always good to take the consequent encroachment of that week, which is like 50%, which is just under this guy here. But I usually like to consider the open. So I would have missed this entry. Some people might take the high, which is like, they wouldn't have been knocked out. Yeah, so like 260 something pips there. So you might come back to this low here, or what is that a low or what? Which liquidity was that? Oh, yeah, the buy side liquidity here. So it might come and dip back into it. It loves to do that, to retest the liquidity that was just taken. Okay, let's see. 1 minute. Okay, almost 10 o'clock. All right. You see that move there? Almost touched yesterday's open. Almost touched it. Okay, this now might be a downward move. It might be, or it might just want to come and enter this fair value gap here. just retest that fair value gap before moving high. I don't know. Let's see. It has entered that fair value gap again. Mhm. Let's see. 2 minutes to 10 o'clock. 2 minutes to 10 o'clock. Look at that delivery there. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Just enters here and it comes 150 pips. Oh boy. Now it has come again into this 1 hour fair value, sorry, 1 minute fair value gap, and 10 o'clock is almost here. 10 o'clock is almost here. 10 o'clock usually opens and just does some distraction. Let's see. There was no news at 10 o'clock, right? 10 o'clock, no news. No news at all. So comes this week, 50% of that week, consequent encroachment of that week, and let's see if it's going to rally from there. Wow, I love this, the delivery here. This one is the one that if you take your profit, just leave the market. Just leave the market. Now, something I've learned now is if it keeps a liquidity like this one, or a fair value gap down here, keeps a small one up there, which is very close to this one down here, it's better to consider the one down, the bigger one down, rather than the one up there, because this one is just past it and dipped into the bigger one down here. So you consider the fair value gap that is bigger down. And that's like a similar scenario that I explained. Where was that? Was it 4 hour or yeah, it was this one. I was saying here that this fair value gap is the smaller one, and the bigger one, I love to consider the bigger one because it also coincides within what this breaker here. So that's why I considered this one instead of this one. Instead of this one, I would, like if I had considered this one, I mean, it did feel it and just did some manipulation there before coming down to fill the bigger one. So it came like into the consequent encroachment of the second one, which coincides with what the 1 minute, sorry, the 1 hour fair value gap. And why didn't I consider this one? So that's another question there. I like because it's we have what here the breaker, we have the midpoint of the 4 hour fair value gap, which is somewhere around here. And then we have this other 1 hour fair value gap. So like this is a strong point, like between this midpoint and this this breaker here. So that's a strong region, and because I have another 1 hour fair value gap there, it makes it a strong region. That's why I didn't consider this one down here. All right. So it comes back, tests this. Let's see. 1 hour candle. Let's go to regular trading hours. Regular trading hours. All right. Mhm. Okay. Great delivery. Great delivery again into that fair value gap there. See that? That's it. The delivery. This one actually did not come right down here. Just respected this. It's continuing to rally. Wow. Wow. Electronic. Let's go back to electronic and see how it delivers. Now, it's pretty complicated. Why? Because it has come and rejected from what? This breaker and yesterday's close. So I don't know what's going to happen. And the way this guy closed, um, the rejection here, it failed to close above this guy. So it might just be going down. I don't know. Now I don't know what's going to happen. That's why it's good to wait and watch. So it has come and retested this fair value gap here. Let's see if it continues going higher and higher this week's. Oh boy. I don't know. I don't know. I might want to come again down here for actually rallying. Because really, I don't really see this market selling today like significantly. It can do that, but I don't know. I can't see it doing that. There was even a one, I was supposed to even check this 1 hour bullish order block here. You see that? See that delivery? Oh, let's not even check that. But that is the delivery. That is it. Wow. See that delivery? It's not 1 hour, it's 1 day, a daily bullish order block. The open there. I love the opens because it respects the opens very well. Open of that candle, draw it. And the 4 hour, the open of it, draw it. You see, in between, just dips into the daily bullish order block and rallies from there. Wow. Now it's like trying to consolidate or something. I don't know. Because as I said, I don't really see it coming right down here to take this liquidity again. Um, yeah, I don't see it doing that. It might do that, but who knows? Who knows? What's the 5 minutes? 5 minutes. If you want to take maybe a sell, you wait for it to confirm with a huge run, maybe taking this relative equal lows here. A huge run. And then in that huge run, you look for a fair value gap to enter. Because what? It has taken this buy side liquidity. Let's run down. And yeah, taken buy side liquidity, run down. Maybe consider entering a sell from there, if you want to. But now it's just consolidating in 1 minute. I don't know what's going to happen here. Because if I were going to take a trade, I guess this is the trade I would have taken because the first 15-minute candle had already closed. And I waited for retracement into this fair value gap. And um, this candle is the second 15-minute, that's 9:48. So it came into this fair value gap here for rallying. So I would have probably entered here. I wouldn't have entered here because it was still in the first 15-minute candle. And now I don't know what it's doing. Let's look at this one. It's still going. This one is still going up. I mean, yes. Yes, it's still going up. Though just creeping. And NQ is okay, just consolidating now. It's just doing some child's play here. Consolidating and doing what I don't know. But this week has been really, really rough at the open. At the open, it has been really, really rough. Okay. Let's see from there. Let's see. One thing I don't, or one other guy I don't usually check is the E-mini Dow because this guy always moves like independent of the other guys. But you see that he is rallying He always moves independently. So, but these two guys are always moving in a very similar manner. So NQ is still doing what? Still consolidating there. NQ likes to manipulate and take liquidity and go. Likes to manipulate and take liquidity. 5 minutes. So 5 minutes, yeah, that's a fair value gap of that 5 minutes that it passed, and it's going up there. There's a 5 minute fair value gap, and none of the candles has closed below that 5 minute fair value gap. Uh, this market is really crazy. Anyway, in 5 minutes I'll be leaving, and then the evening we'll see how the market, you know, fared, how it did, how it moved. So we're going to check in the evening and just do a brief analysis, brief review of the market. Okay, it's now moving down. Okay, avoid things like this. When you start seeing this in 1 minute, avoid it. Avoid it. That's gonna test it. That's 1 minute fair value gap here. See, NQ likes this. Manipulate and take liquidity. People would enter and put the liquid. Look at that. All those weeks. Take entries, go and take them out before rallying. NQ is very manipulative. All right, there isn't really anything to it again here. We'll analyze when I come back, do a review of the market and see where the levels it reached, and so on and so forth. So yeah, thank you so much. Consider subscribing and liking and commenting, and let's keep learning. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.